Today, we're going to be making grits. Alright, and for this dish, you're going to need grits. Quaker Oats preferred. I have some black pepper. I have some salt. I have some milk. Gonna need a stick of butter for sure. And of course, a measuring cup. Alright guys, let's get started, okay? First, you're gonna need a cook pot, alright? What I have here is a non-stick cook pot, one of my personal favorites for some grits. Alright, what we're gonna do is, now with the grits, you need 4 parts liquid to 1 part grit. The reason I have the measuring cup is that you need to be pretty precise with the measurement, otherwise your grits can come out too thick or too runny. I like a nice medium. My son loves grits, so it's gotta be just right. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go 3 cups water. Oh, this is the secret right here. Secret ingredient, milk. A lot of people don't use milk in their grits, but I do. It adds a little creaminess to the grits. All right. Now, 1 cup grits. It's gonna equal 4 parts water. Okay. Now, what I need to do first is I need to bring this to a boil. Now, the key with this, I have 3 cups water, 1 cup milk. You have to keep an eye on it. If you don't, as soon as it comes to a boil, it will boil over onto the stove and you'll lose most of your liquid. So you have to keep an eye on it when you start this, all right? So I'm gonna add a little salt. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna add some pepper because I love pepper in my grits. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I'm gonna turn this on high and I'm gonna bring it to a boil. Can you dig it? All right, so we're waiting for this to boil, right? Real quick story. When I was in the military, I was stationed up north, right, for a little while. And apparently the north has no idea what grits are, right? So I was in the chow hall. I was trying to get me some breakfast. So I was going through the chow line. I was like, let me get some grits, or let me get some sausage, let me get some eggs. And then I got to, I was like, yo, let me get some of those grits. And the lady was like, oh my God, what is a grit? I was like, the white stuff you got in the back there. You know, she was like, oh no, that's cream of wheat. So I was like, all right, let me get some of that with some salt and butter. Again, she looked at me like I was crazy. So anyway, I got the cream of wheat thinking it was gonna be like grits. Needless to say, nothing like grits. I was very disappointed. I don't know how y'all do it up north, but down south, we prefer the grits. It made me realize that the north has no idea about grits. So I feel the need to share this with my Yankee friends. All right, guys, here we go. Welcome back. My grits are about to boil over, so I need to turn the heat down, pull it from the heat. As you can see, if I didn't catch that quick enough, it would have been all over the stove top, and I would have had to start over. Wouldn't have been the first time I've done that. All right, so now we're gonna add the grits. I have a cup. Boom. You got to be quick with this. Now, the key thing here is to stir. You have to stir it. I got the heat down. All right, I'm using a fork, you know, a ghetto whisk, if you will. All right, we're gonna stir that up. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna put the lid on. Turn it down to about a number 2 on your stove top. All right, number 2 with the lid. All right, if you don't put the lid on, you can get hit with some hot grits, and you don't want to get hit with some hot grits. All right, I've heard horror stories about that. All right, angry girlfriends have been known to throw some hot grits on you, and that sticks, so we don't want that. All right, so we're gonna avoid that. We're gonna put the lid on, turn it down, boom. Now, periodically, you must remove the lid and stir. If you don't stir, it's gonna clump up on you, all right? So you gotta keep stirring. So, we'll be right back. Okay, so along with my grits, the cornerstone of any southern breakfast, I have some sausage, all right? You can do any kind of sausage you want. Today, we're doing Roger Wood, one of my personal favorites. All right, it's got a little spice to it, and it's cheap. All right, we all like cheap. All right, so basically, I got me a little olive oil in my skillet. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this down. All right, I'm gonna cut it down the middle. Boom, just like so, as you can see, right? I'm gonna cut that down like that, and I'm gonna cut this into thirds. All right, boom, boom. All right, boom. Got my hot oil. So I'm gonna do this real quick. skillet on medium high. I'm gonna add this to my pan. Listen to that. Got a little sizzle action going. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. All right. I'm gonna stuff this in there. I know this seems really simple, right? Because it is simple. All right. You gotta be simple in the kitchen sometimes. Because my kids like to eat. All right. They're gonna eat me out of house and home. All right. So I gotta find cheap stuff that goes a long way, right? Grits. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It doesn't matter. You can cook grits any time of the day. All right? Throw a little sausage in there. My sons do not like eggs, so, you know, we'll go get some eggs another time, but they don't prefer the eggs. They like meat and grits. Okay, so with grits, you can do several different things, right? You can do shrimp and grits, sausage and grits, eggs and grits, toast and grits. My daddy likes stewed tomatoes and grits. He taught me that. Did I say fish and grits? Fish and grits, catfish, bass, whatever you can catch in your backyard. Listen, grits, you can do anything with grits, all right? You can eat it any time of day, morning, for lunch, or for dinner. But my kids love grits any time of the day. Let me turn this down a little bit before I burn some shit. I get so hungry, baby. I get so hungry. I get so hungry, baby. I get so hungry. I get so hungry that I can da-da-da-da-da. Well, if you're not feeling like grits, I don't know what to tell. And if you're not feeling like grits, you can go to Taco Bell. I get so hungry, baby. I get so hungry. I get so hungry that I can da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Alright guys, my grits are finishing up. I just need to add my butter. Now you want to add the butter to the end. I'm going to add a quarter stick. Boom. Alright, I'm going to cover that up. I still got it on medium, low. I'm going to let that melt down, finish up, and it's going to be ready to serve, guys. Real quick. Takes about 10 to 12 minutes, and you're done. Guys, thank you for joining me for another episode of Cooking with Kev. Alright, we made grits tonight. I appreciate you guys. It's my son's favorite dish, so it was a joy to show you my techniques for the grits. Please remember to follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you.